I don't know why they put the weights in the fattest
bigger weights over here,
part of
everybody.
the store.
They put them in the back corner, right? You got a farmer carry all the way to the front.
I know, I was like, is nobody gonna carry this to my car for me?
Hey, you bought it, right?
I think I bought
it. All right, one more time for our recorded friends. I've got a lightweight hip band here. It's that or a lightweight resistance band. And what we're gonna be doing with that is some shoulder health stuff. It's gonna look like this, though it looks like I'm not really doing anything. So this is what we're gonna be doing with it. I'll tell you about that later. But you need a band, your lightest band for that. Or like I said, I've got a really lightweight hip band. And then some of your bands set up for some tricep extensions off of your, whatever your anchor is. And then I'm also gonna stand on this band for some bicep curls. That's all for later. So you don't need that right now. Right now, you just need your dumbbell, kettlebell, your options available. And then one last thing on top of all that, I got a plate here that I'm gonna stand on to get my heels elevated. If I was at home, I'd be using my books or something else to get my heels a little bit off the floor. This is almost too much. Maybe not, but feels like my heels are pretty high there. So it doesn't need to be a ton. That's for later again.
Okay.
Right now, we're gonna start it off with a shoulder robot. Let me give you a good background for me. Here's my shoulder robot. I'm gonna try to get my arms so that they're 90-degree angles or approximate, right? This bottom one can be a little lower, but I'm against the wall, getting my back and my booty against the wall. And we're gonna rotate those nice and slow and switch positions. But you know how we do scap push-ups. I'm squeezing all my back muscles when I'm moving right now. So you don't even need a wall. I can still do the same thing, but I'm squeezing all those muscles around your scapula, around your back, and they should start getting really warm after doing this. So again, you don't need a wall. You can do it just standing in the middle of your room, but I want you to feel all those muscles in your back, that upper back region, starting to get fired up right now because we're just squeezing the entire time we're doing this. I'm going to take you through some of my personal rehabilitation exercises today, but a lot of them are things that are preemptive, right? So if we do a little bit of this here and there, we should keep our shoulders safe as well. And same thing for our lower legs, getting more into some ankle health and knee health stuff. Skiing season's coming up. Gotta protect all that. Okay, let's finalize these last one or two.
Good.
Right? Good. Give that a little shake maybe. Okay, next up, it's gonna be similar, but now we're gonna use that band that we were chatting about in the beginning. So I'm gonna use my really lightweight one here. And how we're gonna grab this, what's the best way to show you here? Okay. So if you look at me real quick, I'm gonna show you my backside. My palms are faced towards you, okay? So the backs of my fists are up against my booty, and I'm gonna spread this apart, which is abduction. I'm not gonna spread it that far as I just showed you there. So I'm not gonna spread it that far, but that's the feeling that I want you to have. And then external rotation, which again, watch my fists rotating outwards. External rotation. So my fists are turning. I might pop my sweatshirt off so you can get a better view of that maybe. But externally rotating and abducting, meaning we're slightly pulling our hands apart and we're rotating my shoulders. So if I was to show you my upper part, right, here's my shoulders this way, and then whoop, externally rotate. Externally rotate from the shoulder. Keep playing with that, nice and gentle. It shouldn't be hard. So if you are on the computer often, so our arms are like this, right? We're collapsing our chest and our shoulders. This is one that can open that back up. So again, externally rotate, pull my shoulders back a little bit, Proud chest is another way I've told you before. Again, from the back. Get your last couple of those. We'll revisit this at least one more time. Good. Setting that down. Got a bunch of funky stuff today for you. So hang with me. And gonna be kind of weirdly out of order. So right now, what I wanna do is take you through one round of Wim Hof breathing. If you've never done that before, that's gonna be 30 breaths. They're gonna be using our mouth to do that. We're gonna inhale mostly all the way and exhale mostly all the way. And then we get to 30, we're gonna exhale to a comfortable breath hold, right? So we're gonna hold our breath exhaled all the way. I like to get my mouth all re-wetted and my lips, because your mouth gets kind of dry with 30 breaths breathing through your mouth. But again, comfortably exhale and then hold your exhale, okay? And we're gonna hold it as long as you can, basically. And that's gonna be the part where you're gonna feel what this is gonna do to you. So during that hold of your exhaled breath, we're gonna feel the effects of this, which are pretty nice. So let's do it. Lie on your back, or you could be seated, it's up to you. I'm gonna lie down, and I'm gonna be really annoying with my breath for the 30 breaths. It doesn't have to be exactly 30, so if you miss one or two, or if you go over, that's okay. Wim Hof would say 30 to 40 breaths. But I'm gonna count you down, and then we're gonna inhale together. I'm gonna count 30, and then we'll exhale that final breath together, okay? So here we go. Count you down to an inhale. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, inhale. 1. Be loud. 10. 20. 29. Inhale, wet your mouth. Exhale, make it comfortable. And hold. Get comfy and just hold this. Enjoy this feeling. Hold for as long as you can, and then do a couple recovery breaths. And then just lay around and feel your body until we are all back on the same page. Keep holding if you are. When you're done, completely done, you start to move around. We're gonna get moving here. All right. So when you're done with that, we're gonna start up back to our feet. Okie doke. Hopefully that felt good. We're going to revisit that at the very, very end, no matter what. I'm going to push whatever else we're doing out of the way so we can get one more time of that. Set you off for your Friday in a good manner. But we're going to get pretty much right into work. So I'm going to get my weight out, but still do just a tiny bit more work, warming up, just to make sure we feel good about working out right away here. I'm going to do some Tai Chi twists. So join me in that. And then we're going to do a little flow with your kettlebell or dumbbell, whatever you're using. You only need one, but keep those options available. I love that we're all getting some different weights. I think that's fantastic. Your body responds differently to lightweight versus heavyweight. Good, relax. And then it responds even more differently with no weight, right? So if we were working out body weight, or you could throw running into that category, that all does different things to our body than those lighter weights, and then heavy weights are different as well. I don't know why I move this. I'm going to show you what we're doing here. We're going to do a descending rep count. We're going to start with 4 reps, then go to 3 reps, 2, and then 1. Okay. So I'm going to do everything on one side here. I'll show you real quick. It's going to be rows, clean, squat, press. Rows, clean, squat, press. Here's what it looks like. I'm going to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 clean. That's the only thing that doesn't get 4. I clean it once. I'll do 4 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then presses. 4 presses. Once I'm done with that, bring it all the way back down. I restart. Keep going. Same arm. 3 reps. 1, 2, 3. Clean. Squat 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Press 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Back to rows again, right? You can see how this is going. 2 reps and then 1 rep, okay? And then we'll get to that other hand. We'll take a short break in between sides, all right? I want you to start with your non-dominant arm, okay? And that's all I'm gonna tell you right now. We're gonna get moving. The rest of it's easy, that's after that, and I'll be able to show you as we go. So let's move. Take it easy this first round. We haven't warmed up a ton, but we are warm. All right, so it's all about reps this morning. Let's do it. We got 4 rows to do on your non-dominant arm. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clean. Drop my booty a little bit for that. And squat. 1, 2, 3. Going slow, maybe low weight if we need to. And then presses. 2, 3, and 4. Same arm. Rows. 3, 2, 1, and clean. Squats. 2, 3, presses. Back to the rows for 2. At your own pace throughout all this. I spread my feet a little bit for that clean squats. 2 and to 1. This is giving us 10 reps, by the way. 1, clean, 1, squat, 1, press, 1. 10 reps there. Short break in between sides. We're on our dominant arm now. All right, let's keep moving. Same thing. Get going in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clean. 1, 2, 3, 4. Presses. Checking in with my core with my hand. 4. Bringing it to 3. 1, 2, 3. Sit my glutes. Clean. Oops, I almost pressed. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Rows for 2. 1, 2, press. 2. Yeah, rowing. Clean. Squat. Press. Woo. Fun stuff. Okay. So you need a wall. We're gonna do those tib raises, tibialis anterior raises. That's for our front of our shins. So join me, leaning back against your wall. You don't need to see me as long as you know what we're doing. Getting started in 3, 2, 1. So we're just pulling our toes up, right? Towards your face, towards the air, leaning back against the wall. We're gonna go for 20. That was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So our knees are mainly locked out. That's gonna put all that effort into your shin muscles, pulling those toes up. Just feel my back slide that tiny little couple millimeters. Five left for me. I think 3, 2, and 1. Oh, recovery stuff. Okay, going back to the floor. We're gonna do scap push-ups. You know about those. You don't have that many, you got 10. And then we're gonna stay down there for one more exercise, okay? Scap push-ups. I want you to try to feel that burn that we felt with that robot arms, right? This thing. I want you to contract all those muscles, just like we did for that, okay? So let's do our scap push-ups. They can be from your knees or your feet. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Just dropping my torso, keeping my elbows straight, push back up. Trying to squeeze all those muscles back there on my upper back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, that's it. Stand down here. It's gonna flip onto our butts. Okay. Quick little explanation of what we're gonna do next. I'm gonna sit up really tall if I can. You can see I got my hands behind my glutes to help me do that, so I can sit up nice and straight, keep my back flat. I'm gonna lift. It's not gonna look like much, but I'm gonna lift my heel with a straight leg. Yeah, that's as much as I get out of it. Okay, and the other one. Yeah. We're gonna use our hip flexors. That's what we're doing here. Building those hip flexors a little bit. Okay, so join me in that. Sit up nice and tall. Hands behind you, straight legs. And we're just gonna go for time here. 45 seconds, lifting those legs with your hip flexors. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Little 2-second hold, down, up, 1, 2, down, up. 1, 2, down. Sit up nice and tall. 1, 2, down. Lift. 2, down. Lift. 2, down. Lift. 1, 2, down. Lift. 1, 2. Lift. Keep that rhythm going. This is some more kind of therapeutic exercises, but You can see them as either physical therapy exercises, right? As a way to bring an injured muscle back, or preemptively keeping those joints from being injured. And I've got a little bit of both going on. But that's always the goal for me. Last one, trying to end on that second side. Good, relax. Yeah, I don't have knee problems, but my goal is to never have knee problems by doing all this knee health stuff, ankle health. I've got shoulder issues, as you know, and so that's why we're doing some of that stuff as well. Win some, you lose some. Okay, we're gonna restart this. So hang out for just a second, grab your water, but we're gonna get right back to our weights. If you want to make the legs harder, just the leg part, if you feel like the weight is good for everywhere else, I'm gonna do a lunge instead of a squat this time, okay? And we'll get both sides on that eventually. But that's what I'm gonna do this round to make it a bit harder. Grab a sip and let's go. Okie dokie. Let's do that little flow again. Just want to remind you, when we go from our rows, right? Here's how high my hips are when I'm rowing, and I move my feet. I'll take a step towards you and then sit my bottom for my clean, right? So I'm in a totally different position when I pull that thing up. All right, starting with that non-dominant again. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, row 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, sit my hips clean. Okay, I'm gonna go that way. It's in my right hand and I'm going left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 presses. 1, 2, 3, 4, rowing 3 times. Keep going, keep going. See how you're doing, haven't checked on you yet. Nice. Squats or lunges. Nice squats, nice flat backs. Love it, Sylvia. Getting all the way here. Good stuff. Nice, Brenna. Nice flat back, Allison. Oh, getting the lunge. Love it. Tight core with that. I like the leg power, Allison. Use that for that shoulder press when you need to.
There you go.
Sit down low, Brenna. There we go. Squeeze our core, right? When we're dropping down like that. Once you're done, hang out. Taking our short break in between. Are you using the big weight, Allison?
No, I can't. I can use the big weight for everything except the overhead.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. I thought it's hard to tell.
But I'm using 20 pounds.
Yeah, that's still heavy, dude.
It's the overhead that is hard.
Totally, yeah, me too. I do the same thing. I got to use some of that leg power sometimes. Help me off the bottom.
Wish from my class.
What?
What was that?
That's my husband. He just came home.
Oh, hello. All right, everybody, let's roll. Second side. 4 reps. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. One more reminder, drop your hips before you clean. So here's my last rep, drop my hips, use my leg power to get it up there. And now I'm lunging this way. Again, it's in my left hand, but I'm lunging to my right side. Here we go, presses.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
1, 2, 3, drop the hips for the clean. 1 time, lunge to squats. Do a little more watching this side this time, I mean. Nice. I see you, Kylie. Nice. Good, finish them up.
Ta-da!
Right on.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that
Okay.
with my 25-pound.
That's okay.
Oh God, yeah, no, I need a 20-pound one.
Let's do our
I did it with 20 pounds.
let's do our tib raises, everybody. Find your wall. Right into these. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Walk those feet out. Straight knees. Pull those toes towards the sky. I've got 5 in here. 6, 7, going to 20, maybe 25. 8, 9, 10. I'm kind of treating them how we do Superman sometimes, where we don't really put our feet totally back on the floor. I kind of just brush the ground and then right back up. But if that's a little bit much from you, then put that weight down. We'll build into that, right? Get better and better. Got to start somewhere. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Okay. We're going to the floor for the scap push-up. And then we'll get our hip flexors. I know these, well, actually, I shouldn't say that. I'll say how they are for me. I don't like these. I don't like scap push-ups, but I think that they are imperative for your upper body performing the way it's supposed to work. So let's do them. 10 reps, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Two, 3, trying to squeeze all those muscles still. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now you know 3 different shoulder exercises that are all meant to strengthen that scapula area, as well as keep the range of motion for our shoulders. And that's the robot we did in the very beginning. We did that pull apart with that band and those scap push-ups there, all related and what we're trying to do there. Okay, we're on our butts, sitting up nice and tall, legs out front. And we're gonna go 45 seconds here in 3, 2, 1, hip flexor lift, one at a time. Get a 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, squeeze up there. Up, 1, 2. On your own, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. Sit up nice and tall. Again, reminding myself, probably more than even you. 2, 1, 2, 15 seconds. These aren't that tough, but always changing. Science is always changing, including science of exercise. Last one, if you remember what side you started on, and on that other one.
Adam, I like it when you tie in your Instagram with what you with what we're talking about here.
Oh, that's true. I did just post some stuff about what did I post about? Knee health or shoulder health? Oh yeah, it was the running stuff that I posted recently. But yeah, I love all that stuff. I don't really ever plan on making my Instagram like a business page.
I
It's
know,
always
but I
gonna-
like it when
it's gonna be me with
we
other
talk
stuff
about
going
it
in
here. And then we
Yeah,
talk
and
about
you see it on there for sure. Yeah, I won't lie. I get a good amount of new exercises, especially those knee exercises. But yeah, from Instagram, from other trainers.
Woohoo!
Wait, what can you hear? Nice, dude.
That's a nice one.
No, we were supposed to dress up today.
Hold on.
How awesome. Happy
Wait.
Halloween.
Oh my God, that's
I can't.
awesome, Pete.
Hey,
What? What's Sully gonna be?
Okay.
that Pete?
Sorry, everybody. I was trying to turn my, that's Pete. I was trying to turn my headphone off so that he could hear you, but it didn't work.
Oh, it's
Sorry.
Gus. It's Gus the skeleton.
No. Pete just jumped in. He has a client, so.
Dodo's on the other side now.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, hi, good morning.
Hi.
Hello.
From California
Morning,
now.
She's going through her mountain of mail.
Yesterday
Adam,
she
the
was over
wheels have
here.
come off. The wheels are off.
Yep. Definitely for a second here. We're gonna do the arms one more, I'm sorry, the kettlebell complex, kettlebell dumbbell complex one more time. So grab your weight, pull it out. We're gonna do that and then maybe move along here, but that's okay. We got a good amount of those tib raises in, scap push-ups, hip flexor lifts. Let's just lift the heavy things one more time. It's true, I should have came in here all dressed up. It's times like this, I wish I had my long hair and mustache going. Get my pirate on. That's the only costume I've got at the ready. Okay, let's roll. 4 reps, rowing. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sit my hips, clean. Squat or lunge. I'm gonna lunge. You see how I'm holding my weight with 2 hands right now. If you also have shoulder stuff going on, this is just helping me. Back to the row. 2, 3, sit the hips clean. Yeah, working my depth here. 2, 3. Try and be good about my presses like Sylvia.
Oh.
Get rid of that gap between my ear. 3 down. 2, clean, lunge. I got a second wind here. Actually, I haven't been doing them with you, huh? So I cheated. Yeah, 2 down, 1 to go. 1,
Okay.
clean, lunge, press. Yeah. Short rest. Okay, I'm going already. Let's pound this out. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Sit the hips clean. Oops. I'll face this way. Clean or rows for 3, 2, 3. Clean, lunge. 2, 3. Press. Ooh, it's catching up to me. Rows for 2. 1, 2, clean, lunge. Press. Last time through for me. Row, clean, lunge,
Voila.
press. Woo!
Ta-da.
Nice work, everybody.
Okay.
Woo. Hey, so while we're getting our breath, I want you to grab that lightweight band. We're gonna open our chest one more time while we're cooling off here. So lightweight band. And I'm gonna grab that behind my back here. The backs of my fists are against my booty. And again, it's not a big motion at all. It's not a big motion at all. So let's do this. Back here. Okay, let's abduct and externally rotate. So whoop, that's all I get out of it right there. And back. Whoop. And back from the side. It's not a big movement. I don't want you to like hyper extend your chest out, right? I want it to be a neutral position, but we're externally rotating and abducting. So not too much further than you'd normally be. Hopefully that makes sense. Good 2 or 3 second hold out there. Let's all get maybe 3 more of these. If you're already feeling good, then stop there. 2. And here's my last one. And good. All right, thank you, band. Moving on to the new stuff. All right, while you're hanging out, sipping some water. Actually, I'm gonna take a second, sip some water. We're gonna be using those bands for your biceps and triceps, and I'm using my plate here to raise my heels. All right. So you've got 4 things to do, and we might reduce that to 3 after a little while. But let me show you. The first one on your stack of books, your weight plates or whatever you got, we're doing an elevated heel 6-inch squat. And I really do mean 6 inches down, okay? Watch my knees. Look how far they are over my toes. That's the point here, okay? So I'm intentionally putting my knees over my toes. As long as there's no pain with that, that is safe for you to do. And it's building the ligaments and tendons in our knees. That's what we're doing here. We're actively working on protecting them. So as long as there's no pain, we're gonna do 20 reps. And again, it's only 6 inches down. I could squat all the way, right? And that's cool if you're there, right? These actually feel really comfortable because having my heels elevated, I can actually sit all the way down and have a nice flat back. Whereas if I'm flat on the floor here, watch this. Yeah, I can't do it anymore. I fall back.
How far apart are the feet?
I'll show you the front here.
Okay.
About hip, I mean, wider than hip width, I'd say, right? I got it like my normal squat position, I guess.
Okay.
But again, we're doing a 6-inch squat. So you can literally, I got my eyes on my knees and I'm literally putting them over my toes. And again, just about 6 inches down, if you know what that feels like, or just see them poke out front and back, okay? So that's number 1 we'll do. And then very quickly, I talked about your triceps and biceps. We'll do triceps, or whichever one you want to do first, really doesn't matter to me, but put it around my anchor and I'm gonna do over the head, right? Tricep extensions like this. Kicking them out front, but you decide whichever ones you want to do, and then bicep curls I'm going to do standing on my band. If you got weights that works for that too. And then some balance stuff, but let's get there when we get there, okay? So we're on your platform, heels elevated. Again, I don't want you to be in any pain here. So if you do feel that, then let's do something else. We can squat, we can lunge, we can do a plank, whatever you feel like throwing in there instead, or ask me. So let's do it. I'm gonna go for 20 reps here, 20 to 25. 3, 2, 1. Knees go out front and they come back. Watch them with your eyes. It doesn't have to be super deep, or it can be, but we're going easy on ourselves right now. Just checking in because this is a new one for us.
So this is for our knees?
It's for your knees. It's also working this very, very inside part of your quad muscle. It's your vastus medialis, if you wanted to know, which can help our patella, that bone in your knee. It can help that track the right way. So it's a multi-use exercise, but yes, it strengthens your ACL, which is the ligament in your knee that keeps your knee from coming apart forwards. We got a bunch of other ones in there from left and right movements, but especially that ACL.
I don't have any knee problems, especially, but when I do this type of exercise, when I bend both my knees, it feels like there's gravel in them.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, that is okay as far as I've ever heard in my life. I got a little bit of that also. I actually have just a loud pop in this knee every time I do the low ones. So if I go way down to the bottom, oh, it's not happening right now, but it'll go pop every time. But I get what you're saying. The crunch is in there. As long as you're not experiencing pain, still okay.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as no pain, still okay. Maybe reduce the motion a little bit. And then I would just check in with yourself tomorrow and make sure we're still in the clear there. And if we're still no pain, then it's okay. We're on our triceps.
Which exercise can I do with no band for tricep?
Yeah, you have a couple light ones, right?
Yeah.
So here's what I do. Here's some weights that I'd use. Bent over, kicking back. This is a tricep move also.
Okay.
The important thing for you, Sylvia, is to not go way this way, right? Because now I can really like kick them out there, right? I just want to stop at 90 degrees right here.
Okay.
Kick out, back to 90. All right. If you're already set up, let's go. You got about 12 reps. Kick them out overhead or behind your back like Sylvia. Here we go. 3, 4, getting a good squeeze out there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right when you're done, we're going to your biceps. So just as quickly as you can switch them around. Bicep curls with dumbbells, bicep curls with your bands, doesn't matter. I'm using bands. Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. Trying hard on those. Once you're done, we're taking the balance out of here. We're going right back to those elevated heel squats.
Oof.
Want to get a few more, or at least one more round in. So when you're ready, it's going right back to it. Ooh. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Look at your knees. Making sure they're tracking straight, not bowing inwards or outwards. And listening to our body. other than those crackle sounds. Yeah, I got a little bit of that on my left one. We'll go 5 more. 3, 2. It's funny because this is the literal opposite that I was taught in college in exercise physiology, right? We were told knees over toes, don't do that. But like nutrition and everything else, the science is always changing. We're learning new stuff all the time. So pretty exciting that we figured out you can stop knee damage or at least help it by doing that type of stuff. Okay, triceps. Okay, let's get right to it. As soon as you're ready, get your 10 to 12 or more. Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 12. Woo. Biceps as soon as you can. The skeleton is back. Let me see if I can do this while they're working. All right, somebody talk.
Is that Gus the
There we go.
skeleton?
Happy Halloween! Keep getting your biceps in there, ladies. Looking good.
Yeah, I got a 25-pound weight.
Damn! You're like me, Natalie.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh,
All
God.
right, guys. Happy Halloween!
No, hey, what's Sully gonna be for Halloween?
Skeleton. We'll be a family of skeletons.
Oh,
With
Yeah.
Gus? With Gus?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
All right, everybody. We're gonna try and roll through that one more time. Let's do that one more time. So let's get our ears up. Going right into it. We're getting 3 rounds here. Feel free to turn these into squats if you want, with your hips not elevated. Or try a couple with them elevated, but here we go. 3, 2, 1. What we go learn a little bit. What we learned about joints and ligaments. Ligaments have a hard time getting nutrients to them. But the best way to get nutrients to your ligaments is to use them. That's when they get a synovial fluid. Get pushed around, which happens. So if you have knee pain, you don't do anything for them. Then nutrients don't get to them. Right. God, I didn't have my headphones. Talking like I do. Okay, get those triceps ready. Triceps, triceps. Do a little bit of watching here. Go when you're ready. So final couple of exercises. Tight core while we're overhead like that. Keep our ribs pulled down. Brenny, you better be moving also over there. Nice, Allison. Tight stomach for you too. Nice kickbacks there, Sylvia.
Ook. 15.
Hey, heck yeah. Bicep curls, as soon as you're ready. Oh yeah. Finish them up, make them hard, keeping our bodies still as best we can. Making our bodies do all the work.
Mm. Oh, done.
That's what I like to hear. Okay, if you're done with me, we're just gonna open and close our chests, especially open. Might feel those biceps. Stretch through and come back. We're not gonna do too much cooling down this morning, but let's just make sure we feel good. Getting out of here. If you have a minute, if you've got a minute, what we missed is doing that Wim Hof one time. And if you look up Wim Hof on YouTube, I guarantee one of the first videos will be from the man himself. And if you wanted to, you could just follow along. One more round. Copy the knees here. That breathing definitely calming and ready in defense to me. So I really enjoy doing that. Whether it's before I gotta do something or just before I'm gonna relax a bit. So please go do that if you have time. But we're out of here, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you have a good Halloween.
Thank you. Ooh. Thanks.
You're
Thank you.
cute, Sylvia. I like these. I'm gonna do these.